This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hey there, I'm Amelia Fabiano with your afternoon update from ABC15 Arizona. New warning signs the U.S. could be on the brink of a COVID-19 resurgence. The CDC reporting more than 1/3 of its wastewater sampling sites have seen a spike in COVID in the past 2 weeks. Health experts suggest the U.S. could follow Europe, which is seeing a major increase in cases of the Omicron subvariant. It's also known as BA2 or stealth Omicron.
They're probably about 3 or 4 weeks behind the UK. So while the UK is seeing a bump up of infections right now, we'll get further into our spring before we start to see that happen here.
In the UK, BA2 makes up more than half of its cases. Here in the U.S., it's at about 10% right now, but health officials do say this subvariant spreads faster than the original Omicron. New research shows having COVID-19 could impact your mental health. A study published in the Lancet Public Health reviewed almost 250,000 people, about 4% of whom tested positive for COVID. Researchers found people who tested positive were more likely to experience lingering feelings of depression that lasted about 2 months. Some people, meanwhile, dealing with COVID rage. It's not a medical diagnosis, but one Arizona doctor says it can still have big impacts on your life.
COVID has really opened up a lot of questions on how we live our lives and interact with each other as people. And we have found that when our lives are impacted so intimately because of COVID, it really does ramp up sort of the frustration that we have in everyday life.
So COVID rage is something new that's been sparking conversation. In some cases, it's a mechanism that some people use to protect themselves. Dr. Sir says one of the best things you can do if you're angry is take a mental timeout and take a breath.
If we breathe about a pace of 6 breaths per minute, that is when relaxation really takes over in your body. And that's when we can notice the mind starts slowing down. And that's when the anger starts decreasing a little bit more.
And he also recommends exercising to clear your mind. All right, the University of Arizona will drop its mask requirement for its campuses. That's going to start on Monday if there's no large change in this week's COVID case count, of course, since students did just return from spring break. ASU and NAU both already making masks optional right now. Jobs in cybersecurity are in high demand, and with all that opportunity, one major company is hoping to diversify the industry that's mostly made up of men. Microsoft is partnering with the nonprofit Girls Security on career outreach programs for women. They're offering fellowships, mentorships, and guides on training needed, since not every job in cybersecurity requires a college degree.
The cybersecurity field needs to represent the world. And our world looks very different than the population that is in cybersecurity right now.
So Girls Security offers resources starting as young as middle school. Pretty cool. Today, you can begin making donations for Arizona Gives Day. It's a 24-hour statewide fundraising event. It's not until April 5th, but organizers want those nonprofits to get as much time as they can to collect those donations, since a lot of them are struggling from the pandemic. To make a donation, head to azgives.org. Credit reporting bureaus want to add buy now, pay later plans to credit reports. These allow shoppers to split a purchase into interest-free payments over time. Adding these onto credit reports could offer a big opportunity to people with little or no credit history.
Tuesday morning, I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. We are in for a warmer day today, inching closer to those 90s, at least in Phoenix with a high of 87, but we could actually make it into the 90s in spots like Lake Havasu and Yuma today. Highs reach the 60s to 70s across that northern pocket of our state, and it's all thanks to this ridge of high pressure building in over our area. That ridge is really warming things up, but then we've got a disturbance right behind it. It'll bring a few more clouds overnight tonight, and then tomorrow that low moves in, bringing more winds across our state. A slight chance for showers to northern Arizona too. Then it's out of here, and we will see temperatures rebound back into the upper 80s by Saturday before our next storm moves in. And that one actually looking colder and likely looking to bring us a chance for rain, but also a big drop in temperatures. So plan on 87 for a high today and tomorrow, with lows in the upper 50s these next couple of days. St. Patrick's Day, that temperature dropping slightly, but still in the 80s. Warmer Saturday, then cooler into the 70s Sunday.
Okay, another update tonight. Until then, get the latest news, weather, and traffic at ABC15.com or by downloading the free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.